Okay, this is where the British, they started, they had this island, Cumberland Island right here, and they went over to Point Peter and attacked it during the War of 1812, during 1814. But this is where they set up right here on Cumberland Island right here and went straight across over there to invade Point Peter and St. Mary's. This is the point where the British had a set up during the War of 1812 to attack St. Mary's or Point Peter, which was the Americans' point of defense of the St. Mary's River. It tells you a little bit about it. Right here we're in Dungeness, and Point Peter's here, right here, the end of St. Mary's. So basically the British used this as their jumping off point to invade, which is close, makes sense. And they used the rest of the island to come in too, just to fortify the area. But they took Point Peter and went all in and captured St. Mary's as well. But the war was over by that time. They said this was the last battle of the War of 1812. Okay, this is a map of where the British were on Cumberland Island during the War of 1812, Britain versus America. And this is the British kept their camp at the Dungeness Ruins. We were on the south end of the island. And they used the wharf where the present day dock is to launch their attack. That's where the British camp was for the soldiers, and waiting for the invasion was right there by the wharf. So what they did is they left Cumberland Island and attacked Point Peter, was right here on the mainland of the St. Mary's River. And after they destroyed the barracks and everything at Point Peter, they took it over, and then they went to St. Mary's and captured St. Mary's City. And then this all happened, this whole battle happened after the treaty was signed in Ghent, also after the Battle of New Orleans. So this is the last battle of the War of 1812.